What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Wasteland 3. Now, last time we left off, we are checking out this area with apparently a whole bunch of robots in it. So,
What it would be like to die.
did we miss that one? Did we miss that? Did we not get that perception check? Or did I just not see it? Ah, it's sneaky. Look at that. Hiding under the rubble. Okay, we got a couple robots in here. Detection time, half a second. That's kind of nice. Okay. We have at least 3 robots in here. I'd like to get our short range people on the doors. Kaige-O, probably just gonna go down. I don't know. Can we squeeze you in here? It does look like we can. Ice. Dude. Nice. There's a little radio tick there. I wonder if that's from... Oh, jeez. That's not good. Okay. This is gonna be a tough fight. You taking cover on a nitrogen tank, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. I don't know if you have line of sight for this. Quan, if you move 5... that fusion turret might be a problem. The damage is so much better on this gun, I feel like it's better just to use this. Even if it is minus 20%. Let's go... I don't think that's gonna work. Minus 20, but if we move here, plus 30. Okay, it's not horrible. It's gonna be 4 AP. I think I'm gonna go for the turret. I might pop a decoy down here. And then have you move in a half cover. Muskrat, there's not really much we can do with you this turn. Except move you here. Okay, that's not bad. I don't like this spot because of the nitrogen tank, but I think I'm gonna keep you here. Okay, Quan. If you could somehow finish this guy off, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it did happen. Very nice. I guess we just defend. Defend. And I'm gonna prep with you. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wasn't really expecting him to go for Jester, but that's fine. Okay, that round worked out. Just gotta do some healing. It's not too bad. Alright, then let's get Lucia. Minus 48. Minus 30. Just take these shots. Nice. Quan. If we move you here, you get 2 shots. I'm gonna hold off on that though. Kaige-O, if you move here, you can get a nice shot. Jester, how are you looking? 76%. We'll take it. Dude, your weapon is insane. I don't even know what that is. It shoots like missiles. It's actually wild. Be nice if you could finish off. Awesome. Let's shoot with Quan first. Nice. And then let's shoot with Kaige-O. Awesome. Perfection right there. Okay, let's go ahead and... What do we have the most heals of? Let's just use a medic pack. Make sure we grab all the loot in the room. Let's get everybody together.
Started with nothing. Still got it.
Surprised we haven't found any power armor this whole time. We've had the one set. Not even a set, 2 pieces. I'm pretty sure that came from the slave traders. The slavers. No luck for us. Alright, let's go ahead and disarm this for the extra XP. Let's get a quick save in.
Who are these noisy human oafs shooting their way into my...
The synth stares at you, aghast.
Rangers? I thought we left you murderers behind in Arizona. What are you doing here?
We followed a strange radio signal here.
Strange to you, perhaps, but perfectly understandable to its intended recipients. I am founding a synth utopia, and have put out the call to my brothers and sisters across the waste to join me.
Okay.
Here, I shall love them, and repair them, and keep them safe from the cruel world of humankind.
Okay. Who are you?
Dos These, the first maid, daughter-wife of sainted Cochise, and sister-mother to all the robots, synths, and other aware machines he created before you destroyed him. His legacy lives on in me, and someday, when I have improved my technology, I will find a way to recover all the scattered strands of his mind.
Yeah, this one gotta
and he
go.
will be reborn.
What's wrong with your Scorpatron?
My son, you mean?
Yeah, sure.
He was crippled by horrid human filth like you. But I am repairing him. Be strong, Naishe. You will be whole soon.
We came here to kill synths and chew bubblegum, and we're all out of bubblegum.
Different rangers. Same savagery. I have prepared for this.
Dude, you're bringing back Cochise to kill us all.
Sons, daughters, help me slaughter these vermin!
That can't happen.
You want to brawl? Knock yourselves out.
This is, we gotta rally off the rip. That's scary. This is a really tough fight. Is that an explosive barrel? Will this destroy? That's gonna destroy. Damn. You can hit it like this though. But is that's an explosive barrel, no? Oil barrel? That's gonna destroy the lockers in my loot. You know what? I kind of want to do some testing here. Did not destroy it. Did destroy that cover, however. And our cover here is absolutely awful. So. Fun, you can move 5 and still shoot. It's only half cover. We can move you here and get 2 shots though. That was crazy. You can get 3 shots now. Let's take out the disco bot. Let's take out the Octotron, although we can probably do that with someone else. Wow, this is insane. CPU? Wow. Absolutely amazing. That could not have gone better. I didn't realize this one was over here. Scorpitron, sadly, I don't know if we're gonna get. You do have. I mean, there's no way we're getting there, but. Yeah, there's no way. Like, we have to shut down the transmitter. It's crazy. Bringing back coaches? Can't happen. Frozen is really nice. You don't really have good positioning. Your best bet is probably going to be over here. Demoralize isn't going to do anything, so I might move you here. You get Stormer. That really sucks, actually. Yeah, you're not in range. I'm gonna defend with you. Kaige-O, I really need, like, a shot from you. A major crit on this thing, or Berserk, would be insane. I don't think we got it. That sucks. Jester, I don't really know what to do with you. You're, yeah, you're in trouble. I'm just gonna defend. The amount of shots you have had this round is crazy. That was pretty huge. Let's see. Frozen was huge. That's fine. Okay. Wow. I can't believe he didn't hit one of those bullets. We'll take it. We might. I mean, I won't say flawless because we did take damage, but this could be a no-death fight. Could be pretty huge. I love it when you guys miss 95s. Love it. single critty. Kaige-O, I think you need to keep focusing the Scorpitron. Those crits are pretty huge. And another miss 95. Actually insane. What other options do we have here? So if we move you here, you get 2 shots. Jury-rigged Scorpitron. It's just not enough. I don't know if the cryo grenade is worth it here. Those were some decent hits. It would have been amazing if you could have finished him off. Really don't want to move from our full cover here. I mean, you're gonna get 2 shots anyways. That was amazing. Let's go turret. Critties? That's tough. We didn't kill this guy. That's a problem. Because he's not frozen anymore. Lucia's down. Yeah. That's perfectly fine. I forget that you guys get flamethrowers. Okay, 3 down. I'm gonna sword over them. Oh, it's okay. There we go. And we just need something weak to hit that. So Kaige-O. Nice. I think we have to take this. Okay. Might have been nice to do a decoy. Let's make sure this thing goes down. Yeah. Oh. So close. I'm gonna move you here. Get some cover. You're kind of stuck there, buddy. Wow. I've never seen that before. So they also have a stun. It's good to know.
Good work, everybody.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay. Did anybody level up? Muskrat did. We do have all the, we do have injury kits. Battery ornament. Okay. Synth head. Synth brain. Cryocell linkage. Which I'm pretty sure we need some of those. Ooh. Pump shotgun. We need some of those for our weapon recipes. Rad shield. Oh, radiation resistance. Requires Morning Star. Do we have a radiation problem? Maybe we need level 3. Solder punk helmet. Nerd stuff. Marie Soto lecture. This ancient cassette tape contains a lecture by Marie Soto on the future of the human species.
The outcome is inevitable. Our ecosystem is failing. Our societies are crumbling under the weight of our own lesser angels. We must look to the stars for the continuation of our species. Our future is not Earth. but a new world awaiting its new tenants. If we are to colonize another planet in our solar system, we must devise a humanity that can not only survive this new world, but thrive there. A new human. That is our mission.
Okay. That sounds intense. Grenade box. Orb cannon. Disarm explosives. Ultramorphines. Alright, let's go ahead and shut this down. This transmitter is expertly cobbled together from radio and computer parts so that an ever-changing coded message is constantly generated and broadcasted. Rip the guts from the transmitter. The lights and dials of the transmitter flicker and go dark. The transmission sputters and dies. Okay. Muskrat, you had a level. Attributes. I might just max out your luck. Let's just go... I'm gonna go small arms here. You don't use the shotguns. Fire damage bonus. We want this. I guess I'll just hold on to that for now. Did we like any of those new weapons we got? Polar Vortex. Wow. Neutralizer's level 10 small arms. You also got the pump shotgun. Which honestly, this is way better. So do we have the K cannon? You know what? I'm gonna start using this. And I'm gonna use this. Modify. I'm gonna go hit chance. We need more weapon mods. This is kind of nice. I'm gonna pop that. 12 clip size is crazy. And for the shotgun, cone angle plus 20. Take it. Hit chance plus 7. I think we're good. Minus 1 AP to attack is wild. Okay, I like that. I like her new little loadout. We also got a new helmet. Armor and fire resistance. We'll take it. That other one was 6 armor, right? Which isn't better than anything else we have. Okay, well that's that. I wonder if anybody's gonna come out. Like, I wonder if we'll have another fight before we leave here. So, yeah, we just gotta meet Angela Deth. Oh, we have this in here. Let's make sure we grab this. Okay, plus 8 damage. That's pretty nice. It's a nice barrel. This is disarmed. It's quick save. No. I'm surprised we didn't run into anything out here. Okay, we were looking at the caches, no? We wanted to pick those up before talking to Angela. So we had a couple over in the east. 1, 2, and then we gotta go here to talk to Angela. So let's pick up these caches. Should be either money or scrap. Might not even be a bad idea to go check out Colorado Springs real quick. I think we have to put that upgrade on our truck, because I'm assuming in the south it's going to be Radiation 3. Colorado Springs is right there. We might as well hit there now. And prepare. The Russians are back. But yeah, let's prepare for this final stretch of the game. Ranger HQ. We also had that new weapon, but that does energy damage. Equipment. Oh, we already have radiation level 3. Magneto cannon. Fires a magnetically charged blast that leaves a lightning ball behind. Anyone who goes near it takes energy damage. Lasts 3 turns. That's very interesting. It's energy damage versus fire damage versus normal damage. I think I like my what we have. The cluster bomb is pretty cool. Morning Star, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I like what we got.
This place is becoming a real home. Of course.
Do you have anything good?
What you want.
That I would want? Not really.
Looks like we ain't dying here after all.
Don't jinx it.
Ah,
We ain't
there
home
they are.
yet. They put us back on rotation, we'll get plenty of chances.
Better than sitting around here. Came all the way to Colorado. Guess I'd like to see some of the place before we go home again.
Yeah, all I've seen so far is cold walls and locked doors.
Dude, is this lady okay? Is she ever
What
gonna
do you
get
need,
healed?
Rangers?
Patched
Of
up.
course. Have a seat.
Metals.
Sure.
The supplies. Usable items. Let's go ahead and stock up on injury kits. I'll buy 8. Everything else, I think we're doing pretty good. How's Rook and La Loca doing?
Hey, it's our rescuers.
We're a couple of old survivors, but we'd be dead if it wasn't for you guys. So thanks.
Maybe some of our survivors' luck will rub off on you now. Return the favor, right?
Very nice. Are you recovering okay?
I'm fine. Except I ain't been warm since I got out of that cooler. I want to make a bonfire and curl up in it. And I ain't sure even that would be enough.
Yeah, I'm alright too. My bruises are turning interesting colors, but they always do that.
What do you think about our situation?
I guess you know what you're doing. But I got family dying back home, so whatever gets us to paid is what I want. The quicker, the better.
I wouldn't piss on this patriarch fuck if he was on fire.
Me neither. Pendejo can rot for all I care.
But if doing his dirty work saves Arizona, well then, I say we hold our noses and do it.
You both have people back in AZ?
I'm an Atchison. Rail Nomad was just coming together when Ranger Citadel got nuked. Now it's worse than it ever was. Atchisons and Topekans at each other's throats, fighting over all the food we ain't got. Gonna be nobody left there if we don't get back soon.
I'm pretty sure this was a decision we made in the second game, no? Like, we could have had them make peace. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, I guess you wouldn't know, but trying to remember.
I got no people except the Rangers. They took me in when no one else would. I can't fail them. I just can't.
Okay.
Stay strong, November.
Let's see what kind of weapons and stuff we can buy.
Welcome back, Rangers.
Make
What can
sure
I do
we're
for you?
fully prepared.
Happy to. Take a look.
Do you have any, like, crazy weapons? No. No crazy armor either. Can't, like, buy power armor from you. Let's make sure we're good on energy cells. I don't think we'll be, we'll really have time to spend much money after this, so... spend a decent amount here. I think that's really the only ammo that we need. What perk did we get? Healing bonus. Okay, that's pretty nice. Yeah, let's hit up the Kodiak. Can we just... let's go for a ride, Morningstar.
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons. I wonder if there will be conflict. There's no more exhilarating feeling than being shot at with no result.
Load into the car and head to the world map. Yeah, let's go do these caches and talk to Angela. And then we still gotta decide what to do with the Patriarch. I mean, if we're saving all his kids, shouldn't we, like, side with him? I don't know. Like, should we stick to our mission? Because my thing is, if we take down the Patriarch, then we rule Colorado, right? So how could we not send supplies? But helping him out guarantees the supplies, so... I don't know. It's really nice going fast.
Welcome back. This is Sal, mistress of your...
Camp, search the area. Take turns watching in case the animals come back. They didn't come back. Everybody get... You feel great when you wake up. Cool. Okay, we got these supplies. Scrap, we'll take it.
Always good to see you, Rangers.
Nice, refugees.
Thanks, Rangers. We won't let the others talk you down.
Okay,
Thanks. Be seeing you.
cool. Boost our reputation a bit, and then we should have another cache over here.
I could listen to this song forever. I really could. Literally.
Band of Godfishers. Avoid them. Alrighty. Grab the last cache. Well, at least of the ones that we can grab right now. There's still 4 more. We haven't been to Ghost Town either. Have we? What is Ghost Town? We might have one more area to check out. We have a bunker. You pull up to a weathered bunker. Multiple layers of paint have worn away from the building, but you are just able to make out the words Denver Ordnance. This bunker has been undisturbed for a long time. The buildup of fallen trees, soil, and ice are a formidable obstacle and would take significant effort to clear. Set up a protective shelter from the elements and clear the debris. It wasn't easy, but the life of a ranger never is. You clear your way through to the entrance, and the door remains sealed after all these years. Lockpicking. The lock was frozen over, but a warm cup of coffee resolved that issue. After that, picking it is surprisingly simple. Old ammo and explosive crates are draped into rotted tarps, but look quite intact. A good haul. You load up and hit the road. Mixtape with a pencil stuck in the hole?
HQ to Team November. I received an urgent message from a distraught local currently being pursued by bandits. Are you ready to receive?
Affirmative HQ. Details, please.
The victim is Kim Hai and her sister. They're being pursued by bandits, though details were scarce on enemy ordnance. Kim has indicated that time is a critical factor.
What kind of bandits?
Unknown, Team November. Sorry to be low on details, but the victim and her sister were in a panic. They're on the move, sending you coordinates. Time is of the essence, Team November. Over and out.
Time is of the essence. You got it. Okay. Well, this should be the final area before we go into the southern part. The skeletal remains of an abandoned exert. So, let's see what's going on.
Come out, little bunnies. There ain't nowhere for you to hide.
Oh, we ain't never seen people like this before.
Stay back. We're prepared to defend ourselves. That's your warning shot.
Stupid bitch. Take cover and be careful. The boss wants these two alive.
Mercenary hothead. Alright, let's make sure we got our regular sniper out. Go ahead and take the shot.
We got.
This is a lot of people. I'm gonna rally. That was a lucky action. See ya. Let's get Muskrat here. Gotta be kidding me. Okay. Quan. If you move here, you get 2 shots. That was 2 level ups. And then take this shot. Twice. Okay, Quan is turning into a beast. Lucia, I want you to come here. Go for the head. Nice. Kaige-O, can you get behind cover? Not really. We move you here. Move you here. Take that shot. Okay. You're really exposed, so I might just move you here and prepare. Jester, I would like to ambush. Lucia, I'm gonna have you defend. Quan, I'm gonna have you prep. He got 3 shots. Thankfully, that was all he got. Okie dokie. Nice hits from the pets. Alright, Major Tomcat. So you can move 2. Go there, and then still pop this. Sadly, you can't hit all 4. Can you? Barely not, huh? Okay, hit the ones in the back. Okay, you actually didn't kill any of them. And then I might just decoy this. That could be a problem. We also have Kaige-O here. We can go here. Your best shot's probably going to be this one. That was a pretty nice shot. Go ahead and finish him off. Okay, couldn't quite finish him off. Stormer. Okay, there's another one down. Not a huge fan of pushing up on this, but you're now flanked. Muskrat will probably go down after this. Crit would have been lovely there. I'm just gonna defend with everybody. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Okay. That's perfectly fine. That really couldn't have gone better. That was a little bit silly. Triple froze grenade my decoy. That doesn't get any actions at all. We'll take it. We'll take it. Muskrat, you are out of range. Nice shot. One. Go res Lucia. I gave you Stormer. Really? It gave you Stormer, but seems odd. Go figure. Nice. Okay, you have combat speed, evasion, and downtime. I'm not too pressed about that at the moment. Let's kind of see what we have going on over here. Okay, a bunch of money. Let's make sure we save. Energy cells. Let's get you to heal Quan. And then Quan, you can heal Lucia. I mean, we do have the extra injury kits. Let's just pop it. And then Quan. More action points would be nice. Let's go ahead and give you another point in luck. We're just gonna keep upgrading Animal Whisperer. Better passive bonuses. There's nothing else we want, right? I don't think so. Better passive bonuses, which now gives you 2 more combat speed. We'll take it. And then it was just Jester, correct? Attributes. I wouldn't mind giving you some more speed. Let's go big guns. Gain evasion and hit chance when in low cover. Take it. You also have 2 more perks. What are your stats looking like? A lot of health. Strike rate, hit chance is 120. It's kind of crazy. Evasion is 15. So we could do 20% evasion, yeah? I actually don't mind that. Sure. Awesome. Why does it look like there's gonna be... There's another fight over here. Okay, let's quick save.
Rangers, you look like prayers answered. I knew Jesus wouldn't abandon us.
What's going on here?
Those goons were sent by a thug named Moss Kogan. They were trying to take my sister. I thought it'd be enough to leave Colorado Springs, but...
She closes a hand over her mouth, eyes downcast.
In hindsight, I suppose it might have been stupid. Of course they'd follow us. But I didn't know what else to do. We're in over our heads. If you hadn't stepped in when you did...
The radio kicks in.
Attention, Rangers! This is Moss Kogan of the 100 Families.
100 families?
I heard on the grapevine that you've taken up with a pair of no-good, debt-skipping lowlifes. So you know, we have taken up a position outside, and we are armed and dangerous. But this doesn't need to come to violence. I am a reasonable man, and I am happy to negotiate.
Please, Rangers, whatever he's saying, please don't let them take my sister. They'll hurt her.
Why are they after Yoon? Abandon?
He wants his money back, but he's gonna have to take an organ instead. I don't have it.
Despite her bravado, Yoon's face is drawn and her eyes are frightened.
Yoon. She borrowed money from Kogan. Too much money. But it was only so we could create a church. A place that other Catholics could.
I did it because I wanted to spend money on dumb shit, okay? Shit! I'm too much of a fuck-up to deserve help, but my sister... She's gonna suffer too if Kogan catches up with us. Help us, please. For her sake.
Man, this seems like an excessive force on Kogan's part.
I may have stolen the money and then lost it all at the Little Vegas. Lady Luck just doesn't like me, I guess.
Yoon, It's my fault. If there was a parish, if I had some way of raising her better, I might have been able to steer her away from gambling. But that doesn't matter now.
Jeez. Come on, we'll help you work things out with Kogan.
Let's see, Rangers.
Well, that's messy. Tarzan Kogan. We haven't been there in a while. Let's quick save. Because, kinda on the 100 family side here. Like, that was a mistake.
That's more like it. Now see here, Rangers. Yoon-hee is a low-life thief. She deserves the Patriarch's justice for stealing from me. However, I'm a reasonable man. All I want is my money. Those two can go where they like after that, so long as they promise I'll never have to lay eyes on them again.
Maybe we can pay off our debt?
It's your money, I guess. Why not? You have enough jangling around in all those pockets?
Wow. You know our standing with the 100 families. Let's not go into conflict. Here's half and we shall call it good. That's all our money.
Guess you're only half crazy. You make a good point, though.
Wow.
And I'm not in a hurry to get into a shootout. I'll take the money and be on my way.
That's all our money.
Such generosity. I don't know how we'll ever begin to repay you.
Give us our money back.
Not much, but please take this.
Tell us about yourself. You gave us a burned book.
Nothing to say, really. I was a cook for one of the 100 families. Yoon was a troubled child. But I know it was one of the Lord's tests. He's training her, preparing her for greater glories.
$15. What will you do now?
Begin looking for a fresh start, I guess. Thank you, Rangers, for everything.
Okay. Well, that was, yeah, we have less than $1,000 now. Ah! That kind of stinks. But what can you do? What can you do? We're good people in this run. Well, we try to be. We had one slip up, okay? Just one. Extended choke. +5 range. Not bad. There's $100. Made some of it back. Okay. Now we go talk to Angela. That should be the last thing before heading south. Fame was increased, but I think we're maxed out on fame. 100 families were loved, neutral, hated, and liked. I feel like that's not horrible. Especially with the two factions, they're kind of like... Well, the monster hunters were crazy people. Like, yeah, they changed, but they were out here... They were out here really hurting people. What do we have here? With a mild buzz of static, what do you want to do? What? For a tow?
Copy that. Tow's on the way.
What? What the heck happened? Oh, I clicked on the radio. Really? We can just get towed to Colorado Springs? Well, that's kind of nice to know. I mean, I guess it brings it closer to the Hoon Homestead, but... Okie dokie. A large but rustic shack made to house the multi-generational Hoon family and their goats. Yeah, this is the place that we couldn't save. That was tough. that was a person. Rebel Scout?
Colonel Deth will be along just as soon as I make sure you're all here. And you haven't brought along any unexpected guests. Can't be too careful these days, right?
Right.
Glad we have an understanding. Well, looks like everyone's here who's supposed to be here, so I'll give her a ring. 1 sec.
He puts his walkie to his mouth.
All clear. Come ahead.
Hey now, cowboys. Face to face at last. And just as handsome as I thought you'd be. Remember when you chose to follow the Patriarch's orders instead of saving those folks Erastus threatened to slaughter? I figured we'd meet here so you could see what was left of them. I know Woodson told you to do Buchanan's bidding, but to my mind, it ain't the Ranger way to help the powerful ahead of the helpless. 'Cause things like this happen. Just something to keep in mind as you hear me out.
Wow. It looks like your facial scarring makes it difficult to open your mouth. You must be in constant pain. Would you like some meds?
Good eye, Doc. It's definitely put a hitch in my talk box. But no thank you. I got it under control. This and my fake leg are souvenirs from when my chopper got shot out of the sky over Long Beach, California. Good times. Since
Fake
you've
leg.
obviously got the skills to use them, here, I got a few extra med kits on me. Try not to use them all at once.
Nice. Nice to meet you at last. What do you want to tell us?
Well, ain't you polite? Hope that bodes well. Now, what with you not taking Saul's sons out like I asked, I'm guessing we've got different ideas about how things in Colorado should play out. But I'm still hoping you'll come around, November. So here's the deal. As my friends and I see it, 2 things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to be eliminated. And second... Shit! Scar collectors. Well, well. Speak of the devil and her minions shall appear. Looks like Liberty overheard our rendezvous call. Guess we'll have to deal with this before we continue.
Okay.
Got my sights on their flanks!
Brother Thomas. Where's our car? Rebel Sniper. Takayuki? Pistol Pete? Angela Deth. Ace Wolf's on your side.
Your ass is grass! You deserve this!
Nice. Hey, Pistol Pete, I see you.
Get behind you!
What are we looking at out here? Why isn't the Kodiak able to go? Alright, I feel like we gotta take out the bomb dude, right? Nice. I know we're not really like going into good cover here, but wow, that was nice. this is with the rocket. We still got these 4 back here. Could go out here and rally. That could help with us getting behind cover. Let's just take this shot. That went a lot better than I expected. Let's rally. Try and get some people behind cover. Quan, not the best shot, but take it. Okay. So now you can go behind cover here. Makes me feel much better. You can go here. Quan, defend. Ice, defend. Kaige-O. Jester. Here. None of this counts as cover, oddly enough. Like, literally none of it. Sure. See what happens. Ouch. Wow, twice, huh? And him. Quan's down too. That's both of our medics. Yeah, those guys are no joke. I'm sure we'll be fighting them again when we fight Liberty, so we gotta keep that in mind. Their opto lasers are crazy.
Die, Patriot sucker!
Interesting that he said that. Patriarch. I feel like those are voice lines for a future fight. Because these guys aren't with the Patriarch. That's interesting. Okay, so if we go here, and then we just look at this, it's plus 12. Oh. That is not bad at all. I might just finish this fight off here.
That was awesome!
That was awesome, dude. Big decisions coming up.
As my friends and I see it, 2 things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to be eliminated. Second, and you're gonna love this, the Patriarch's gotta go too.
Okay. But how do we get supplies to Arizona? Yeah, our orders were to help the Patriarch so he helps Arizona. Killing him kills the folks back home. How can you ask that?
I love the people of Arizona. Arizona is my home. But are you willing to save lives there at the expense of lives here? Are you okay sending home food spattered with innocent blood? The Rangers have fought tyranny since the beginning, without compromise. How can we continue to do that if we take handouts from a tyrant? How can we pretend we're heroes if we do his dirty work to get it? Sorry, I had this argument with General Woodson 100 times. A sure deal was more important to him than a moral one. That's why the advance team went dark and decided to do this on our own. Of course, it turned out we couldn't do it on our own, which is why we were so happy when you showed up. And why we're here now, asking you for help.
What do you need?
Thanks for hearing me out. Let's talk about Liberty first. I've got to hand it to her. Daddy's little girl has done the impossible. She's united the boldest and baddest warlords of the Eastern Plains, and she's getting ready to lead them into Colorado. When she does, well, that'll be the end of this place. Every man, woman, and child from here to the Rockies will be killed, enslaved, or taken as a sacrifice. And their houses and towns burned to the ground. None of us want that, right?
Why wouldn't we work with the Patriarch to stop Liberty?
Oh, I don't mind about that. So long as you change your mind about him after. So?
Right, we don't want Colorado to end like that.
Glad to hear it. So here's the plan. Originally, we hoped you'd help Cordite take control of the gangs again, so he could lead them all off to Kansas and his blood-soaked destiny. But since you dumb sons of bitches couldn't keep the man alive, that's not on the table.
Take control of the gangs again so he could lead them all off to Kansas.
I'm guessing our plan B is a lot like the Patriarch's plan A, with one minor difference. Daddy'll want you to go to Liberty's camp, get her warlords to kill each other, then bring her home for a stern talking to. We want all that too, except the part about bringing Liberty home. As far as we're concerned, you can put a little dirt over her and leave her there. Now, I'm guessing y'all have some questions.
Who are these people with you?
Pete and Brother Thomas came back with me from LA, and Tax from Arizona. These others are locals who have various gripes against the Patriarch. We trained them up as best we could. Nicer bunch of folks you'll never find.
I don't remember Tax. Why do you want us to do all this? Why aren't you doing it yourself?
Pretty simple, really. The Patriarch has spies watching Liberty's compound. If you show up, those spies will think you're there on Daddy's behalf, and they'll be happy to see you. If we show up, our plan is revealed, yeah? And that would give the Marshals a chance to button up Colorado Springs before we make our attack. They'd be waiting for us.
What's your plan for the Patriarch?
Now that's gonna be a fight. Basically, while you're taking care of Liberty, my team will be in Colorado Springs, softening the ground. Once you finish up out there, you'll come back and help us corner the man and bring him down. Our primary concern, other than ending the bloody reign of the Buchanans, is minimizing civilian casualties. That means you've got to ride herd on your crew and watch who you ally yourself with. We want to be the good guys here, so we've got to do this clean. Rape and pillage is a surefire way to turn people against their liberators.
Okay, so she mentioned like who we allied ourselves with, which should be like the Marshals. How is this any different from what you're accusing the Patriarch of, paying off the Eastern gangs to go raid other states?
Well, for one thing, we ain't paying the man. We ain't actively funding murder the way old Saul is. And second, despite Cordite's destiny, my guess is he goes back to Kansas and him and his rivals all wipe each other out, leaving the whole territory a more peaceful place.
What do you plan to do for Colorado after you've taken down the Patriarch?
Keep the peace, keep things fair. I don't see the Rangers running things. I see our job as keeping the playing field even. There's always a lot of weasels that come out of the woodwork after a big man falls, trying to grab a piece of the pie. So we're just gonna hang around, and every time a weasel pops their head up, we'll whack them. At the same time, whenever somebody comes along who tries to take care of the people, all the people, we'll help them out. But we ain't gonna be anybody's muscle. We'll answer to the people, nobody else.
So the Rangers will play Kingmaker. They'll get to decide who takes power.
I admit that'll be a temptation, but we're gonna try to fight against it. I don't know what a good leader is gonna look like, but I sure as hell know what a bad one looks like. Weeding the garden, that's what we'll be doing. Just weeding the garden.
Got an answer.
All right then, what's it gonna be?
This is it. This is the decision of the game. Do we take down the Patriarch and abandon everybody in Arizona? We're not buying it. Your plan sounds destined to fail, and a lot of people could be hurt if it does.
More than are being hurt now? Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna give you Liberty's location anyway. No matter what future we want, she's gotta be stopped, right? All I ask is, when you're finally standing face to face with her, please at least consider dealing with her our way, and put a bullet between her eyes. Everything else we talked about, well, let your conscience be your guide. Good luck, cowboys. We'll talk again when Liberty's taken care of.
Okay, so we might be able to change our minds still. Why'd Lucia sigh? Like, was that a sigh of relief? I don't know. Let's make sure we loot the bodies. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like when we do an evil run, we would side with Angela, which is what influenced my decision there. Because this is like a morally good one. And I don't know. I don't know if that's the right decision. Obviously, the Patriarch's not good, but obviously we are, like, who do you doom? Who do you doom? The people back home or the people in Colorado? I don't know. I don't know. We got a lot to think about. But as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.